Hello, in this video I'm going to show you how to use arrival planning. This function is used to have an overview of projects arriving or confirmed during a given range of dates. Only booked projects are displayed. To access, under Tour Operations, click on Arrival Planning. It pops up as a separate window which can be kept open whilst work continues on the main TWeb page. In the filters, select the information you'd like to display, the most important filter being Mode, Date In or Date Confirmation. Select Date In to see all projects arriving during a given range of dates. Select Date Confirmation to see all the projects booked during a given range of dates. Once a mode is selected, the filters are initialized on default values. In normal circumstances, tour consultants and managers can keep the default settings and don't have to change the filters. When Mode Date In is selected, note that by default, the dates booking from and to are set to reflect projects booked during the past 2 years, from 2 years ago to today. The Date In is set to reflect projects arriving during the coming month and a half, from today till today plus 45, and Sort is set on per Date In. Click Refresh. All the projects matching the criteria selected are displayed, ordered by Date In, then Master Client, then Route Ref. For each project, the information displayed include date confirmation, date when the project was booked, date in, office, country where the tour takes place, type, area manager, tour consultant, marketing manager, route ref, master client, proposal name, number of passengers, model, ticked if a model is used in creating the project, invoice, ticked if an invoice has been issued, and final check, showing the date on which the final check was validated, or a dash if it remains to be done. Using Mode Date In and the default filters, the arrival planning displayed serves to give an idea of the workload for the coming month and a half in terms of rooming list and final checks to do, invoices to issue, and operational documents to prepare. It can be used to plan work over this period. A more specialized tool serves to plan work on a daily basis. See the tutorial on Tour Department to do today for more details. To have a hard copy to refer to, click Print and Print, or keep it open in the background while work continues on the main TWeb window. Once a project has been identified to work on, click on the route ref to open it in the main TWeb window. When the mode Date Confirmation is selected, note that by default, the dates booking from and to are set to reflect projects booked during the past month, from today less 30 days till today. The Date In is set to reflect projects arriving during the past month and for the next 2 years, from 30 days ago till 2 years in the future. And the Sort is set on booking date. For projects booked during the range of dates, supplier bookings need to be finalized, a confirmation check performed, and feedback given to the clients. By default, only projects for which something needs to be done is displayed. To see also projects for which everything is okay, tick Include OK. Click Refresh. All the projects matching the criteria selected are displayed, ordered by booking date. For each project, the information displayed include the same first 12 columns as in Mode Date In, but the last columns are different. Confirmation check shows the date on which the confirmation check was validated, or a dash if it remains to be done. Confirmations indicates whether all the services in the project have been confirmed or not. Send shows a little envelope with the possibility to send an email to an internal user. Using Mode Date Confirmation and the default filters, the arrival planning displayed serves to give an idea of the workload for the week in terms of projects with service booking spending and confirmation checks that need to be done. In either mode, it is also possible to use the arrival planning to check on progress and monitor specific situations using the filters or a different sort. For example, to see all the projects confirmed for a master client during the past month, select Mode Date Confirmation, Master Client Evaneos, click Refresh. Only the projects linked to the master client is then displayed. When this filter is selected, in the column Master Client, the name of the master client is displayed, following by the name of the linked client. Or, to see only the projects linked to a specific client, untick all and select the client. And click Refresh. Only projects for that client are now displayed. Select country to see only projects taking place in a specific country. For example, Namibia, and refresh. Note only projects arriving in Namibia are displayed. Once a country has been selected, it is also possible to select an office model to see only the projects that were created using a selected model. For example, in mode date in, for date in 1 November 2018 to 31st October 2019, for South Africa, model Symphony. Note that 2 projects were created with an end date during this time using this model. Or a series to see only projects for that series. For example, in mode date in for Namibia, for Caprivi Boutique, click refresh to see all the projects for that series. It is also possible to filter on booking type, area manager, tour consultant, marketing manager, or office, depending on what you want to see. In either mode, sorting on client groups the results per client to make it easier to have an overview per client. For example, for mode date in country, Namibia, on sort client, click refresh. Note how the results are displayed grouped per client. Clicking on the tour manager in the display pops up a message box from the login to the tour manager, including the client reference, end date, and project heading, as well as the login name. A message to the tour manager about the project can then be entered in Sent. Similarly, clicking on the tour consultant pops up a message box with the same information addressed to the tour consultant. In mode date confirmation, clicking on the email icon pops up a message box that can be addressed to any internal user. It contains by default the route reference, end date, tour manager and tour consultant, as well as the login name and email address. A message can then be entered and sent. And that is it. Thank you for watching.